What is the history of Ijara in Islamic finance? Have you ever wondered how leasing works within Islamic finance? Today, we will look at the history of Ijara, a key concept that has shaped financial practices in the Islamic world. Ijara means leasing in Islamic law and is one of the earliest concepts in Islamic finance. It is rooted in traditional Islamic law, known as fiqh. This practice allows one party to lease an asset to another for a specific time and agreed rent, without transferring ownership during the lease period. The origins of Ijara can be traced back to classical Islamic legal texts. These texts recognized leasing contracts as legitimate and distinct from sales or loans. This distinction was important for facilitating economic activity while following Islamic ethical and legal standards. Over the years, Ijara has evolved to include various types of leases, covering both movable and immovable assets. In modern times, Ijara has become a vital financial product within Islamic banking. The revival of Islamic finance began in the 1960s and 1970s. During this period, Islamic banks were established to create financial products that comply with Shariah. Ijara emerged as a practical alternative to conventional interest-based financing. It is especially popular for asset financing, such as home purchases and equipment leasing. One common form of Ijara is Ijara wa Iqtina, which translates to lease and ownership. This arrangement works like a rent-to-own agreement. In this case, a trust or financial institution buys the asset and leases it to the customer. The lessee pays rent during the lease term and eventually acquires ownership of the asset. This process usually involves a separate purchase agreement or a promise to purchase. By separating the leasing and ownership transfer, this structure aligns with Islamic rules and avoids interest charges. Ijara has been successfully implemented in various countries around the world. In Islamic finance hubs like Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, and Bahrain, it plays a significant role. Even in non-Muslim countries like the United States, Ijara conforms to local banking regulations while maintaining Sharia compliance. The history of Ijara in Islamic finance shows its journey from classical jurisprudential origins to its modern adaptation as a Sharia-compliant financial product. It provides a practical means of asset financing that respects the prohibition of interest and supports economic development within the framework of Islamic law. Understanding Ijara helps us appreciate how Islamic finance has evolved over time while remaining true to its principles.